पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका
विघ्न विनाशका
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना
अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना
निरंजना मूषिकवाहना
अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना
अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना
पाशाङ्कुशधरा शम्भो नन्दना
शाकुशधरा शम्भो नन्दना
पाशाङ्कुशधरा शम्भो नन्दना
शाकुशधरा शम्भो नन्दना
मङ्गलदायक देवा
मङ्गलदायक देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका
तनया विघ्न विनाशक
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
सिंह जननी। 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . . 。 . . . . 。 . . . . . . . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . . 。 。 . . . . . . 。 。 。
जननी।
जननी 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 जय जग जननी साईश्वरी
जय जग जननी साईश्वरी
जय जग जननी साईश्वरी
जय जग जननी साईश्वरी
जय जग जननी सर्वेश्वरी
जय जग जननी सर्वेश्वरी
जय जग जननी सर्वेश्वरी
जय जग जननी सर्वेश्वरी
वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी जननी
पुस्तक धारिणी जननी
वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी जननी
पुस्तक धारिणी जननी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
ओंकार रूपिणी ह्रींकार रूपिणी
ओंकार रूपिणी ह्रींकार रूपिणी
जय जगज्जननी साईश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी साईश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी सर्वेश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी सर्वेश्वरी
वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी जननी
पुस्तकारिणी जननी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
जय जय हे मधुसूदनी
ओंकार रूपिणी ह्रींकार रूपिणी
ओंकार रूपिणी ह्रींकार रूपिणी
श्रींकार रूपिणी जननी
श्रीकार रूपिणी जननी
ओंकार रूपिणी जननी
ओंकार रूपिणी
जननी जय जगज्जननी साईश्वरी
जय साईशा 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 राधा माधव जय परतीशा
Om Shri Sai Ram, offering our collective pranams, love, and deep gratitude at the feet of our Master, our beloved Sadguru Shri Madhusudan Sai. Respected elders, students, staff, and everyone gathered here, and those watching us live from around the world, Sai Ram, a very good evening, and welcome to the valedictory session of the Sri Sathya Sai Annual Sports and Cultural Meet 2024. The Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam group of educational institutions reconvened after 4 long years after the COVID for this festival of joy. Truly, it has been a family reunion of all children, all brothers and sisters coming together to the head of our family, our beloved Sadguru. And what a marvelous 10 days it has been to work and to be together, to love together, to play together, to practice together, and to be exposed to a variety of art forms presented here by noted artists, and of course to witness the one-of-its-kind cricket match yesterday, and finally culminating in today's presentation event. For this blessed opportunity, Swami, for all that you do and you continue to do each and every day, every single moment, our deepest love and gratitude at your feet.
This evening, we will begin the program with a collective offering of gratitude by all the students and staff of all campuses, and collectively, we will all chant the verses of chapter 12 of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhakti Yoga.
Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Bhakti Yoga. Arjuna Vacha. Evam Sanata Yuktaye. कृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
The role of a teacher is irreplaceable in molding a student's character. And that is why Sadhguru places enormous stress on teachers to walk the talk and lead by example. While the education curriculum must be reinvented to include spiritual knowledge and a moral component, the right kind of teachers who are passionate, trained, and above all, those who practice human values is most important. This evening, we have the release of a book titled The Inner Journey of Educators by the authors Bhuvana Santanam, Sangeeta Naidu, and Sarina Molina. May we call upon Ms. Sangeeta Naidu and Sister Bhuvana to present the book to Sadhguru. Ms. Sarina Molina is in the US and could not be here with us this evening. The book is published by the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence. It captures the various facets of the personal exploration every teacher embarks upon, which goes beyond academics or teaching methodologies. The journey is a transformative and ongoing process which emerges from the understanding that we are all one and responsible for each other as members of one family. This evening, we have one of our senior students address us. Mukul joined our institution for his grade 6 and he is currently pursuing his final year Vedic Studies program at Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence.
Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dear Master, Sadhguru Shri Madhusudan Sai. Revered Chancellor Sir, guests, devotees, teachers, and my dear brothers and sisters, a hearty Sai Ram and a very good evening to all of you. I thank Swami for giving me this wonderful opportunity to stand here and offer my love and a few words at his lotus feet. I thank all my teachers, elders, and my parents, without whose love and guidance I would have never been here. I joined the Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Kendra in the year 2014 for my 6th grade. I grew up in a middle-class family, an only child for my parents, who worked tremendously hard to care and nurture for me. As I grew up, I yearned and craved for a love of a brother or companion. When I joined Swami's institutions, then I knew and found out that I was not alone. I had many brothers who would look after me and whom I could look up to. And that was in Vidya Kendra. Growing up, I always thought that life was meant to study well, to get good grades, to become a doctor or an engineer and earn lots of money. But one thing that changed in my life was when I joined Swami's institutions. When I entered Vidya Kendra, the first thing to welcome me was one particular verse from the Rig Veda, which goes as Atmanu emancipation of the soul and upliftment of the whole world. Right from the Tyagajivi elders to my teachers and even my elder brothers, everyone practiced and exemplified this truth in their daily lives and left me inspired to help, love, and serve others selflessly. Growing up in Vidya Kendra, growing up as a student of Swami, this sense of serving others was deeply embedded in me. And when Swami opened the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence in 2014, that was when I saw what the mission was. Before that, I never knew what the mission was. And I would like to share with all of you of how I came to join and be a part of this wonderful family and a glorious mission, of how my perspective changed from a sense of I and mine to a sense of we and us, and how I finally found a purpose which I lacked all my life. When the students of the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence came as our interns, their love to Swami and their passion to serve everybody touched my heart and left me inspired to be one amongst them. And every day, I continue to pray to God to give me an opportunity to study in His institution, to follow their path and be one among them, to be an instrument in His hands of some service to the whole society. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Karma naivahi samsiddhim astitha janakadayaha lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartum arhasi. Which means, oh Arjuna, one must perform actions only for the welfare of the whole world, like the king Lord Janaka of yore, and in our times, Sadguru himself. After my 10th class, I did not know what to do. I did not know what course to take. So once all our 10th class boys had prayed to Swami to grant us an interview, and Swami graciously accepted. And he called all 40 of us for an interview. There, Swami spoke about the glory and the beauty of Bharata, the glory of our Sanathana Dharma, and the richness of our culture and tradition, and left us all spellbound and inspired. After the interview, as everyone got up to take Pad Namaskar from Swami, Swami, with utmost patience, answered all their prayers and guided them on what to be in their lives. But me, I was somewhere in the last. I did not know what to ask. I was in doubt whether to even ask Swami or not. After taking Pad Namaskar, as I rose, something in me just made me tell, Swami, I will take up Sanskrit. And I did not know what was it. But when I looked up and I saw Swami, he turned to my warden and principal and he told, see, and he told with immense pride and assurance, he told that, see, this boy will study Sanskrit and in my university. And that touched me. But back then, in 2018, there was no course for Sanskrit or Vedic studies. But the miracle of Swami is, in the next 2 years, as I came to finish my 12th class, a Bachelor's of Arts in Vedic Studies program was already started, and the first batch had already finished their course. So, I thank Swami for giving me this wonderful opportunity to continue in his mission and to learn the great truths of our ancient scriptures. I consider myself very fortunate and blessed to be a part of the Vedic Studies group, to study the teachings and the knowledge of our ancient scriptures like Upanishads and the Gita. For me, both Para Vidya and secular knowledge or Apara Vidya became one in this Vedic Studies program. And let me tell you an instance in where I could easily practice some teachings of Para Vidya in my daily lives. So in our university, we do not have wardens. We run by Swami's guidance of wardenless hostels, where the students themselves manage all the affairs of the hostel, thinking of Swami as the center of our actions. So, each student of the class gets an opportunity for once a month. And this was my turn. And as I geared up for my responsibilities, and as I faced them, let me tell you frankly, there were many new and fresh challenges in life. And I had never faced them before, and it left me quite confused at the end of the day. But, and fortunately, this was the time of Sadhguru's Paravidya Shibira. Whatever questions and confusions I had, all were solved in that 1 month of Swami's Paravidya Shibira, where Lord Shri Krishna tells, and just we chanted it, Yo na hrishyati na dveshti, na shochati na kankshati, shubha shubha parityagi, bhaktiman yassame priyaha. And one more shloka, Yam hi na vyathayantyete, purusham purusharshabha, samadukha sukham dhiram, somrtatvaya kalpate. Which basically means that one special person who is unperturbed, who remains unperturbed in situations of sadness or happiness, is a true hero and is qualified for immortality. And believe me, I wanted to be that hero. And I wanted to be a dhira, as Swami always inspires us to be dhiras. And this Paravidya Shibiras and all the lessons that we all learned, that I learned, helped me so much, Swami, that every day, whenever I practice these lessons, it fills my heart with utmost joy and peace. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for granting us such opportunities of wisdom. Let me tell you about how I learned one more lesson in this annual sports and cultural meet. Before joining this institution, I always thought that sports was a place where one team was pinned against the other and we had to fight and hate each other to win. Back then in Vidya Kendra, some sides were happy because they won, and the other sides were sad because they lost. But now if I look back and see, there's tremendous change in my perspective and in all of our perspectives. This is not just my story. This is a story of all of us, where we are not merely individuals. We've all come together as one family to cooperate, to help each other grow and play and enjoy the true spirit of sportsmanship. And that is the lesson that I have learned in the past sports meet. With these words, I offer my humble pranams at Swami's lotus feet and thank you. Sai Ram.
And now, for the much awaited part of the evening, the prize distribution ceremony. We will commence with participation prizes for all the campuses. As we call out the names, we request 2 representatives from each campus to please come on stage and collect the trophies from Sadhguru. From Prashanti Balamandira, Chikkabalapur campus, we have Anjana and Pravalika. From Sri Sathya Sai Sriniketanam Jaipura campus, we have Rashmi Desai and Kanchana. From Sri Sathya Sai Vani Niketanam Gadak campus, we have Shreyada and Pavitra.
From Sri Sathya Sai Meenakshi Niketanam Dindigal campus, we have Shakuntala and Darshini V. Sri Sathya Sai Gayatri Niketanam campus, Bangalore Rural, we have Radha and Ambika. From the Kolar campus, Sri Sathya Sai Krishna Niketanam, we have Tanushri B and Lakshmi Priya.
From Sri Sathya Sai Prashantiniketanam, Kondapaka campus, we have G. Spandana and N. Shrija. From Sri Sathya Sai Prashantiniketanam PU College, Nallakadrenakal campus, we have Priyanka and Bharati Shri. From Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence, Nallakadrenakal campus, we have Veda BP and Hema HS.
From Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Muddenahalli, we have Tanushri and Anusha. Moving on to the boys. From Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukula Muddenahalli campus, we have Basavaraj and Nitin. From Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam Senior Secondary Section Muddenahalli campus, we have Lekhan Gowda and Charan Gowda.
From Sri Sathya Sai Vidyaniketanam Gulbarga campus, we have Pankaj and Vinod SB. From Sri Sathya Sai Sharada Niketanam Mandya campus, we have Keshava VK and Ganesh M. From Sri Sathya Sai Divya Niketanam Jaipura campus, we have Yashas L and Vismay Ram.
From Sri Sathya Sai Premamrutham Bijapur campus, we have Vishwas and Veeresh. The Hasan campus, Sri Sathya Sai Satya Niketanam, is represented by Rajdatta and Akarsh. From the Hampi campus, Sri Sathya Sai Vishwaniketanam, we have Mailari and Shrikant.
From the Sri Sathya Sai Sattva Niketanam Karwar campus, we have Shashank KS and Sridhar BN. From the Sri Sathya Sai Seva Niketanam Koppal campus, we have Abhishek Karigar and Nikhil Dani. From the Tumkur campus, the Sri Sathya Sai Karunya Niketanam, we have Amit and Sujit. From the Mysore campus, Sri Sathya Sai Ananta Niketanam, we have Jayaprakash and Ishant. From the Udupi campus, the Sri Sathya Sai Ananya Niketanam, we have Sagar and Vivekananda.
From Sri Sathya Sai Sarva Niketanam, Shivmoga campus, we have Gajendra and Chinmay. From Sri Sathya Sai Nitya Niketanam Belagavi campus, we have Akhilesh Kollal and Bhuvan Walki. From Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Veda Gurukulam, Muddenahalli campus, we have Aditya Ram Sharma and Sai Rupesh Sharma. From Sri Sathya Sai Skill Development Center, Muddenahalli campus, we have Akash Y and Akshay KR.
From the Sri Sathya Sai Ananda Niketanam Kodaikanal campus, we have Yuvan Raj and Tarun. From the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence Gulbarga campus, we have Trushad and Anirudh S. And lastly, from the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence Muddenahalli campus, we have Sangamesh and Vishwanath Verma. Now we have a special prize for the Sai Symphony Band, which will be received by Sai Harikesh, Vasisht K and Harish.
As we all heard this morning, March Past is Swami's favorite item, and therefore he has blessed for special prizes for squads who have done their best. For March Past, in the girls OBE section, the winners are Sri Sathya Sai Vani Niketanam Gadag campus, and we have Gauramma and Varshini to receive the prize. In the senior and secondary section, the winners are Sri Sathya Sai Prashanti Niketanam Nallakadirinhalli campus, and we have Kirti Rathod and Bhagya to receive the prize. In the university section, the winners are Hemar Shah, and we have Rupa Shri to receive the prize.
Among the boys, OBE level winners are students of the Tumkur campus, Sri Sathya Sai Karunya Niketanam. Secondary level winners are Satyam squad of Mandya campus and the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam Muddenahalli, the Shivam squad. From the university and the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, we would like to call upon the squad Parakrama.
In the OBE level, overall games and sports championship, the winners are Brahmaputra House, and we have Shivani Shri from Dindigal and Gaurava Patil from Haveri. The runners-up are Ganga House, and we have Amruta M from Dodbalapur and Shreya from Kolar. The winners in the secondary girls section are Alakananda House, and we have Chitra from Prashanti Balamandira School and Bhargavi from Jayapura. The runners-up are Brahmaputra House, and we have Shruti Shri from Prashanti Balamandira and Sneha Chaudhary from Jayapura.
In the senior secondary girls section, the winners are Brahmaputra House, and we have Rachakunda Yamini from Hyderabad and Manya from Nallakadrinahalli. The runners-up are Alakananda House, and we have Ankita from Hyderabad and Jyoti from Jaipura. The winners in the University Girls section are Brahmaputra House, and we have Vidya Mari from Nallakadrinahalli and Vaishnavi MS from the Allied Health Sciences. And the runners-up are Alakananda House, and we have Shalini BN from Nallakadrinahalli and Hemavati HS from Nursing.
Moving on to the boys section, for overall games and sports championship in the OBE side, the winners are Kusha House, we have Samrudh from Udupi and Vedant from Karwar. The runners-up are Markandeya House and Lava House, who have tied. We have Krish from Kodaikanal, Ganesh from Mysore, Dhruva from Tumkur, and Vikas from Shimoga campuses. In the secondary boys section, the winners are Prahalada House, who have once again tied with Nachiketa House. We have Sharana Basava from Gulbarga, Bhuvan Chand from Hassan, Sai Harshita from Muddenahalli, and Vishwas Diyar from Mandya. Sai Harshit from Muddenahalli. The winners in the senior secondary boys section are Shankara House. We have Vishwas from Muddenahalli and Abhishek Nandan from Mandya. The runners-up are Vivekananda House, and we have Krishna Ratan from Muddenahalli and Sharan Kumar from Gulbarga.
In the University Boys section, the winners are Vidyaranya House. We have Vishwadeep from Muddenahalli and Lakshmikant from Gulbarga. The runners-up are Vasishta House, and we have Siddharam from Muddenahalli and Praveen from Gulbarga.
Finally, we have the individual champions list. In the OBE girls section, we have Shubham from Jaipura campus. She has won first place in 100 meters, second place in 200 meters and 400 meters. In the secondary girls section, we have Rupa, also from Jaipura campus. She has won first place in 200 meters, 400 meters and 800 meters.
800 meters.
In the march past section, among the university level, Shri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, the girls wing. May we call upon the squad? That is represented by Maulya and Gautami Pai. In the OBE boys section, we have Anuj Kumar Yadav, 8th class in Bijapur campus. He has won first place in 100 meters, 200 meters and shot put. In the secondary boys section, we have Shivanand, who is in 10th class at Mandya campus. He has won first place in 800 meters, 1500 meters and 3000 meters. In the senior secondary boys section, we have Likhit MS, 11th class at Mandya campus. He has won first place in 100 meters, 200 meters and 400 meters.
Also in the senior secondary boys section, we have Santosh, who's in grade 11 at Muddenahalli. He has won first place in 800 meters, 1500 meters and 3000 meters. And lastly, in the university's boys section, we have Basavaraj, who's a third-year undergraduate student at Gulbarga. He has won first place in 100 meters, 200 meters and long jump. With this, we conclude the prize distribution ceremony. May we please pray to Sadhguru on behalf of all of us for his divine message.
Just now you chanted from Bhagavad Gita. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, dhyanat karma phala tyagaha, tyagat shanti nirantaram. Lot of practices are there in our scriptures to attain peace. We chant peace 3 times after every mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. In other scriptures, in other cultures also, peace is something that is talked about. Shalom, or they say let peace be, may peace be upon you. So peace is a very important value, because without that you can't go to sleep, you can't eat your food, you can't enjoy anything in life unless your mind is at peace. Body has to be at peace, so that which means it is healthy, there are no issues, no sickness. Mind has to be at peace, which means you have pure thoughts, no worries, no anxieties, no harsh feelings, no ill feelings for anybody. And final peace is about the Atman. When you are in sync with your divinity, that is the final peace that you achieve. Physical peace many people can achieve because of their physical stamina and a lot of workout and sports and yoga. Physically they are fit. But are they mentally fit is the next question. Are they free from ill feelings, negative emotions? Are they free from jealousy, anger, frustration and all such negative qualities is the question. I am told that 1 in every 7 person in the world is going through some mental issue or the other. This is the size of the problem. So if you are 8 billion people in the world, 1 billion people are having some mental anxiety issue, frustration, depression, some issue or the other. So mental peace is not there. And peace of the soul, as they say, when you are in sync with your divinity, I do not know how many achieve it, because only people who are divine, who have attained that wisdom of self, can achieve that peace. But when we chant this Bhagavad Gita mantra, Tyagat Shanti Arantaram, Shanti or the peace comes only after you make sacrifice. Whether it is physical, mental or spiritual peace, it comes only when you make sacrifice. And what is sacrifice? To let go of something you deserve. To let go of something you have, you own it, you have earned it. For the sake of betterment of all, that is Tyaga. Tyaga is not something that you don't even deserve, you don't even achieve it and say, no, I will let go of you, let go of this for your sake. I won't participate in the race because anyway I'll win, so I will not participate, you enjoy the race and you win it. That is not, because you're not capable of running a race, but you pretend to sacrifice it for somebody's sake. That is not the way to peace. Peace is when you have earned it rightfully, when you have worked hard for it, when you have gained it, when you have deserved it, yet you let go of it for the sake of everybody else's welfare. That is real peace. And I see that in our competitions here, in our institution, everybody has participated with this sense of sacrifice. When the teams were mixed and people from different campuses, they competed not against each other, they competed or worked with each other to play sports. They have sacrificed the other ideology of making their campus look good or their personal achievements look good in front of others by letting their individuality merge in the collective effort of the whole team. So when you make such sacrifices, you attain peace. And that peace is a superior quality peace. It is not the peace when everybody goes to sleep and all our hostels are peaceful. Not that kind of peace. Not a peace when police is on patrol and there is curfew in the town and everybody is at peace. No, not that kind of peace. This peace comes because you have made sacrifice for somebody else's sake. You are mentally at peace. You are spiritually at peace because you have attained this greater peace which comes from sacrifice. So sacrifice, tyage naike amrutatva manashuhu. Sacrifice alone can also lead us to immortality. When we sacrifice things for others' sake, we become immortal. That's what the scriptures say. And you think for yourself, there are great achievers in life. Great kings have lived. Great rich billionaires have lived. They have ruled the earth and more. Yet nobody remembers them in a good way at least. But people who have sacrificed for others' sake, lived a life for others' sake, they are worshipped even if they are not somebody who belong to your country or your community or your family. They still are worshipped in every home because of the idea that they have sacrificed for the good of others. This is the greatest quality that sports or anything should teach us. To be able to sacrifice our individuality for the sake of collective good. Sunil ji was there yesterday, he was talking about the cricket match and he was explaining how this idea of sacrifice and helping each other, sharing and caring for each other is a part of a cricket match. What happens, let's say this is last over. You have one batsman who has been playing for a long time and all other wickets are gone. And finally the 11th or 10th number comes in who is not a batsman, who cannot score runs. He's a bowler at best. And that person comes in and he has to partner with this good batsman. Unless they have a good partnership, they cannot make runs and they cannot win. So they plan, they call it framing, they plan it that, okay, the last ball of the over, I will hit, will take 1 run so that I can come back again at the batting side. The batsman would think, and the other will cooperate. He will say, no, whatever sudden I want to hit, he is not capable of it. He understands his limitations. But for the greater good of the team, they make partnerships, they win. So he was telling how a less capable batsman has to be looked after by a more capable batsman to make good partnerships and make runs. That is the idea of helping each other and sacrificing for each other's sake. And that idea we can learn from our collective effort of this sports and cultural meet. I am sure there were many places where you had to sacrifice. Maybe your place you had to sacrifice. Sometimes you had to wait for your food because there were many more waiting for it. Sometimes you had to sacrifice your turn for some things where others were waiting for it. Many ways, in small and big ways, you would have made small and big sacrifices. But those are the most important lessons that you should have taken back with you. Winning, losing, getting cups, medals, that will happen. And I appreciate the efforts and all the people who have earned that rightfully. That is their right, they have got it. And I truly appreciate that. But beyond that, I appreciate all those little lessons that you learn when you come together, where you have to sacrifice your little space, your comfort, your hunger or sleep for the sake of greater good. And that is when you attain the higher peace. And I'm sure what lessons you have learned here, you go back and in your campuses, you'll apply the same lessons. And you'll find that happiness and peace in your life. Our annual sports and cultural meet is generally an annual affair because the name says annual. But this is after 4 years that we were able to organize this sports meet. During the COVID time, it got discontinued. And then we did not have this ground ready, so we could not come last year. And this year, the ground also got ready. All of you could come from all campuses and participate. And our family is only growing and growing. I might have to break these walls and expand the hall the way it is growing. Because there are some people who are still outside. They couldn't sit inside. So we don't know if this family grows like this in harmony and peace. We might have to make bigger halls and bigger stadiums. But for now, what I loved the most about the whole thing is that there was no conflict, there was no hatred, there was no bitterness. Everybody enjoyed. Whenever that bitterness came, immediately Bhagavad Gita, struck in their head. Oh, anapeksha shuchir dakshaha, samadukha sukhausha tatha samatulya tulya ninda stutirmoni, all that you chanted from Bhagavad Gita. Did it occur to you when you were going through some negative emotions? Did it occur or didn't occur? That is very important for me. Should have occurred to you, I am feeling angry about it. No. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, the dear devotee to me is the one who does not have all these negative feelings. So if you want to become dear to God, near to God, you have to get rid of these negative things. So I am sure whenever you felt that kind of excitement, exhilaration or depression and anxiety, these lessons from our Bhagavad Gita would have come to your rescue. Not directly as shloka, but as a thought at least, that this is not expected of me, this is not what would be appreciated by Swami, so let me not have these feelings. And that is how spirituality helps us in gaining peace in life. And this is very important for me that you all learn these scriptures and chant. And I think this is the best, opening recitation or chanting that has happened, that all the students from all the campuses collectively have studied and chanted Bhagavad Gita's 12th chapter, which is very dear to me. 12th chapter is the best chapter, I say. That made me so happy. This is a dream come true for me. I dreamt that a day will come when there will be a big hall and all students will sit in that hall and everybody will chant together all these great messages from the scriptures. Some years ago, there was no single hall where all students could come. They used to have prayers in their own hostels in whatever limited space they had. And I always felt that all students at least once in a day should come together and pray together. That would actually unite them and make them feel like a family. And that's how this hall came up. And now you all sit under this roof and you chant Bhagavad Gita's 12th chapter. It is music to my ears. It is so peaceful and it's so exciting for me also at the same time that my students from all the campuses know these scriptures now and they are chanting it and they understand the meaning, they understand the importance of these scriptures. That makes me really happy. I am looking forward to visiting all the campuses, but everything else I can afford, I cannot afford time. That is how it is growing. People ask me for blessings, I tell you have my blessings in abundance. They ask me for grace, you have my grace. Guidance, you have my guidance. Time, I don't have time. Other than that, you ask me for anything. So time is now very difficult for me because our family is growing. When a mother has only one kid, she can shower all the attention on that kid. When she has 5 kids, she'll have to divide her attention between the 5. And the youngest and the most vulnerable and the needy gets the maximum attention. It does not mean that the mother or father, they don't love the oldest or the eldest child. They love everybody equally, but then the need is different for the new children, new campuses, new countries, new devotees. Naturally, they need more attention, they need more love, more care. So my attention goes there. It does not mean that I do not remember or ignore all of you. It is not at all like that. You should never think like that. In fact, it is your responsibility that when the next batch of students come, you have to give all the love and all the care to them, just like I would do for them. You should become my representatives. You're walking, talking, breathing, speaking, feeling and working Swamis, you should become each one of you. So that through you I can work for the next generation, for the next set of people. And that is your job, not my job. Always the responsibility is yours. All the prize winners, all the shield winners, to all of them my hearty congratulations. Yoga, Karmasu Kaushalam, definitely they have perfected their work. And by hard work. They all have worked hard, I am definitely sure about it. And those who have won medals, lot of blessings for them. And those who have just missed it by a whisker or so, to them also blessings because you have made efforts. In our scriptures, as they say, no effort is wasted. Whatever efforts you have put today, someday it will yield results. It will never go waste. So keep putting efforts. Efforts is in our hand. Grace is in God's hand. Whatever efforts is possible, keep putting the efforts. Now sports and cultural meet comes to an end. So naturally, what am I going to tell you about? Study. You should be able to shift your mind so quickly, you see. I just came from annual sports and cultural meet. 10 days, there is a hangover of the sports and cultural meet. I can't study. Books are not any more interesting. I want to go out and play. All that doesn't work. How is a yogi? Mayye manavadhastra. His mind is under the control of the yogi. And he offers it to God because he doesn't want the mind to trouble him and disturb him. So all the thoughts should be on God. And what is the next task God is giving you? Study well and get good marks. Right? That is the next task. How you have made us all proud through your achievements in sports and cultural meet. Much more efforts you should put. And all of you come out in flying colors in your exams. That will make me very happy. Because when people ask me, how are your students performing in the exams, how are their marks coming, I should be able to boldly and proudly tell that they are good at everything. Sarve samudita gunaihi sarve jnanopa sampannaha. This is the way of our students. They know everything. Sarvaveda vidaha dhiraha. Sarve jnanopa sampannaha. Sarve samudita gunaihi sarvaloka hiterataha. They are adept in Vedas and they are very discriminating in their mind. They understand right from wrong and practice it. They know all kinds of knowledge, sports, music, arts, studies, everything they are aware of. They have all the good qualities emanating from them, like this is in Bhagavad Gita, 20 odd qualities, 40 odd qualities, wherever you find the mention. Pick up one quality and practice at least to begin with. So that is there in them, and finally they use all this for welfare of the world. They don't use it for their personal gain. That is the most important quality of our students. Remember these, go back to your campuses, Practice all these values that you have learned. Go back with this happy feeling that we are one world, one family. And you got to see such great cricket legends, right? Which school campus can you go and see all these live matches from legends of this kind? You tell me, can any school afford it? Can any school do it? They cannot do it. But let me tell you, they all came here. They have not charged us for anything. They just came to play for us, for this cause. All of them played for free. They had no big demands about anything. They just came from so many countries in a small village because they were inspired by this idea. Look at this. I was telling Bhuvana, a lot of people may watch it here, but many may not be able to watch abroad if it is not broadcasted. Do something about it. But they said broadcasting is a huge cost because there is a certain standards you have to maintain, and you have to invite the right kind of people, cameras, and so much of infrastructure. I said, you try, and you won't believe, but these two channels where it was broadcasted, I think it was Star Sports and Disney Hotstar, they did it for free for the entire match. And everybody could see it around the world. They didn't charge. Even to create awareness about our work and our match, the signages, billboards, even in the Bangalore International Airport, 350 of these digital boards were offered free, saying that you use it to welcome your players and to tell them about this work. That would have, all this would have costed us crores of rupees, but they didn't charge us anything. Players didn't charge, these broadcast people didn't charge, the media people didn't charge, none of these people charged. They came with this feeling that we are doing something good to the society, and here is an institution which is doing good to everybody, let us participate. And many of these players who were going back, they told me personally, they also met me and told me, please tell us how can we be a part of this great mission? How can we help in this mission? And I told all of them, I have only one message, that we are one world and one family. You have played for this idea, this cause. Take this message to wherever you go, because you have millions of followers who listen to you. When you say something, they will listen. You speak this language. There is no religion in it, there is no ideology in it, there is no geography, no nationality, no regionality, nothing. It's a very wide, broad idea that all are one family. And when we know we are a family, we know what to do with each other, how to behave. We should share and care. We should help each other in whatever way possible. That is what you take it to the world, and everybody promised that they will do that. In fact, they were asking, some of them asked, whether we can have these kind of matches in our countries also, where you can call these people and convey this message to the world. I said, why not? If you organize, definitely there is a possibility. And the first such match outside the country for the promotion of this idea is in Sri Lanka, is going to be in Sri Lanka, where they want to promote the idea of good heart for the children, heart care for the children, as we have a hospital, and they want to promote as cricketers. They all met me and told me that. See, this is how goodness inspires more goodness. What can cricketers do? As I said, doctors can serve in the hospitals, teachers can teach. What would sports people do? What is their way of doing seva? This is their seva. Through sports, they're playing and conveying a message to the world. And this is what everybody can do. Anybody and everybody can do any seva. If you decide to do help to others, there are 100 ways to do it. Where there is will, there is way. So that is the idea. Each of you should take this message back home. And I'm so happy. I'm so proud of our children and our staff and our interns and university graduates. They all are becoming, as I said, my spiritual clones. And slowly they are able to take this message and my work forward. That makes me very happy. I never had to even once inquire how is the sports meet going, is everything in order, everybody is doing well. I had to never worry about it. Earlier when sports meet was there, I wouldn't sleep for 1 week before sports meet and 1 week after that also. 1 week before the sports meet, out of anxiety, where will all they stay? If they fall sick, who is going to look after? How food will be given? How their transportation will happen? They should not hurt themselves while doing all these stunts and fall sick. So till the sports meet used to get over, my heart used to be in my mouth, waiting for everything to go on smoothly so that everybody goes back to their campus. And why I was not sleeping after 1 week of the sports meet? Out of this joy and exhilaration that children have done so well. And I will remember and recall out of that excitement and joy that children did so well. So this time I think I have also learned Sukha Dukkha Samay Krutva. I slept well before sports meet. I had no anxiety. But I felt bad you couldn't get the ground to practice much. But what can I do? There was a cricket match. We couldn't have changed that date. But after sports meet also, I know that you're all safe. You'll safely go back to your campuses. Your elder brothers and sisters are there. They are looking after you. Your teachers are looking after you. All of you will be safe and healthy and happy. And you'll go back and start studying. And after studying, you should come back again with good marks. And when I'll ask our people, tell me how our children have scored in various subjects, they should have smiled. Generally, they come with a lot of anxiety. That should we convey this to him or not convey this to him? Then they will call up my people in the mandir and ask, how is his mood today? Is this a good day to convey this bad news, or shall we come another day? Then our people tell, today is like you're launching a boat in a stormy sea, better stay away today. Don't come anywhere 100 meters of Anandam. You're going to get it if you have a bad news. So people are very careful. I don't want them to worry so much. They should only have good news for me, right? From any campus, anyway, they should come and tell all children are doing very well in studies also. They've scored wonderful marks and all are happy and healthy. If I hear that, I become very happy. And that is the only thing that I work for. The only thing that, as somebody wrote in the morning, Lion Dance, people have written, Swami, we live only for you. And that is the truth, that you live for me. And the bigger truth is that I only live for you. I live only for you, actually. I don't live for anybody else. And you can be rest assured. You can be rest assured. Till I live, I shall live only for you. I shall live for your welfare, your betterment, your goodness. That's my life. That is my message. That's all for today. A lot of blessings to all the devotees who came from many countries to encourage this. They're all supporters. They work hard in their own countries, day and night, so that our institutions run smoothly. And therefore, we have to be grateful to all of them. They are the unsung heroes of this mission, doing their silent work in their own countries and sending all that we need to make sure that we all have everything that we require. And that is my gratitude to all of them. Some of them are here, but thousands of them are not here. To all of them also, we will give a big round of applause. Let it be heard in those countries. Very good. I'm sure this is heard around the world. Once again, many, many blessings. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkham apnuyat.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्तजना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदैवं मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशरण ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूपा जस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सद्गुरु साई शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय जय बोलो